This is my ZX-6R. You may not recognize it now, but if you've seen someone do a wheelie or any kind of stunt on a bike, then you've most likely seen this bike before. To be specific, this is my brand new to me 2004 ZX-6R 636. One of the most famous stunt bikes around the world. I got this bike for a crazy steal, and later in the video you'll see why. To be fair, I did meet up with him on a random Tuesday night, last minute at 10 p.m. It's almost pitch black outside, so kind of my fault. I was so excited to have the bike for that low of a price that I didn't see any issues it had until I looked a little closer later. Don't do what I did and buy a bike at night, and most definitely do not trust the seller on their word. I wanted this exact bike since I was a teenager, watching people do stunts on it. I'm so excited to work on this bike and get it back up and running again. I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Alright, so before we take off the Pro Taper bar, we're going to have to make sure that we take off the controls. Then we'll be able to take off the handlebar. Alright, so that's it for this side. Let's go ahead and remove this side. Always put the screws back in, or you will 100% lose them, have them bounce into another different reality. Alright, so now we can go ahead and take this off. All I need to do now is take off these 4 bolts, and then there's some bolts and washers that are located at the bottom. So now, all we need to do is just, there we go, slide it out. Damn! Look at all these nuts and bolts. Holy shit. We just have these 2 gaping holes now. Maybe I could find like something that'll plug it, because that looks kind of scary. Yeah, if you guys know anything that I could put in there to like kind of plug it for the meantime, I don't really got money to buy a new triple tree. Let me know in the comments below, please. I would appreciate that. Another thing I want to ask you guys is if anybody knows. So I didn't try everything, but I tried a lot of ways to clean whatever this stuff is here, like this dotted stuff. I don't know what that is. I know you guys are probably going to tell me it's going to be a really simple solution. It's going to piss me off. But yeah, if you guys know how to clean that off too, so I can make it look really good, I would appreciate it if you could tell me. It's the same exact way over here as well. I tried cleaning it off, but it just won't go. Yeah, so if anybody knows what exactly this stuff is right here, or how I can clean it, I'd appreciate it if you guys can tell me in the comments below. That would really help a lot. And stuff like this too. I don't know if this is a scuff or like a scratch. I feel like this can come off. I don't know. It's on this side as well. It's on the right side. I don't know how to take it off. It's kind of annoying. And like stuff like this. Am I just stuck with this, you know? If you guys, let me know if you guys know. Alright, so now we're going to take off the forks and swap them with the 0506 forks. First, before we can do that, we're going to need to take off these calipers right here. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to take off the calipers and the wheel, and then once we do that, we'll be able to loosen these bolts up here, and then we should be able to slide it out and put in the new ones. Alright, so let's go ahead and take off these calipers. Alright, let's go ahead and remove the left side now. Let's go ahead and loosen up these bolts here on both sides. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take off the wheel. Alright, you guys didn't see that, but I don't know if they used 2 bottles of red Loctite or JB Weld or something, but whatever they did to this front axle, oh my goodness, it just would not budge. Alright, now let's put it back on the stand, take the wheel out so we can take. Alright, now the wheel should just come right off. There you go. So now this is what it looks like right here. I'm going to swap those forks out, these right here, with these. These are 2005-2006 forks, so a little stronger, recommended for stunting. Let's go ahead and swap them out. Whoa! Chill. Chill. Now it should be as simple as extracting it. Oh, and it is. Oh my God. That's great. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna swap these on right here. Oh shit. I'm scared you like that. Whoa! Chill! Chill! Jeez. 4 heart attacks already. This is the new wheel that I got on eBay for $75. It's like painted, I think, right here. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna clean that later. We're gonna put the 310mm rotors over there on, and then once we put that, we're gonna go ahead and put them back on the forks. Let's do it. Alright, now let's do this side. Let's go ahead and put the brakes back on. We'll go ahead and get started on this right rear set right here. Almost broke my wrist. Alright, now let's go ahead and take off the OEM rear set on the left side and replace it with the new to me Hohei bracket. I also need to replace this, so please remind me to replace this because this is just like fucking tinfoil right here. All I need to do is remove this, and then I'll be able to finally swap it out. This is attached to the new left rear set that I have. Alright, so now that we bolted this into place, we're going to go ahead and put on the rest of the rear set. Alright. There it is. So now we're going to go ahead and install the sub cage. We're going to go ahead and install this bad boy right here. It's pretty simple, it's just a few bolts. we're just going to go ahead and start with removing the rear tire so we can put on the 55 tooth rear sprocket and the dual rear brake caliper on the right hand side. Another thing that's really important is when this wheel comes off, you're going to have some bushings on either side. It's really important to remember which bushings go on what side, because if you confuse them, it could just be really confusing later. It can just make it more difficult to put the wheel back on, so just make sure you know which bushing goes on what side. Forgot to take the chain off. There you go. This bushing for my bike goes on the left side, and this bushing goes on the right side. It's really important to know which part of the bushing goes into the wheel as well. And for me, it's a little bit easier because it's just very obvious right here. The part that's cleaner is obviously been inside the wheel, because if it's inside the wheel, then it's not exposed to dirt. Same goes for this one. Alright, so before we can change the rear rotor, we're going to go ahead and take out the sprocket, and all you need to do that is just take it out like that. And take these out as well. And make sure that you remember that the nipples are pointing outward, because that's important. So now that we have a flat surface, we're going to go ahead and put this on a piece of wood. Now that the 250mm rear rotor has been installed, we can go ahead and flip it around, and now let's go ahead and put on that 55 tooth rear sprocket. So before we put the rear tire on, we're going to go ahead and make sure we add this bad boy right here. This is the dual rear brake bracket. We're going to go ahead and install this at the same exact time as installing the rear wheel. So I know it doesn't look great. It looks kind of crazy in my opinion, but what we're going for is for it to be flat. This is going to be covered by the 12 bar anyway, so that's pretty flat. So let's move to the other side. The camera? Yeah. And we're done. Alright, so now we're going to swap out the OEM front stay with a steel front stay, so that we won't kill ourselves when doing stoppies. Alright.
Hey guys, sorry for the jump cut, but the restoration video is complete. I'm on the bike right now. She sounds great, she feels great. I didn't finish the rest of the video because it was just taking me too long and I was missing summer to ride. And I didn't realize how long recording stuff actually takes. That little snippet, probably maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes until from the beginning of the video till about like maybe the headlights I think I left you guys on. That took like a month and a half. And then it took me like another 2 weeks to edit from the beginning till that point, on top of the full-time job that I have. So I just didn't record the rest because I just wanted to ride already. But I'm excited to make more videos. I'm excited for the adventures that I'm gonna have on this new bike and to share them with you guys. Go ahead and also comment below what kind of bikes you guys have, and if you don't have a bike yet, what bikes you're looking to get into. Other than that, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.